They're all revved up. You can see them on the line, fired up. Some dragging the front brake, some dragging the rear brake as they rev these things up and take off. We'll see who can sweep into this Stasic Whole Shot Award. Some of the riders bounce around, get a little side to side. Tough to get a read of the number. I'm trying to get the back. It might be the number 16 machine, but I don't want to confirm anything until we see it on the time and scoring screen. It was Corey Holmes, actually. I mistaked that 18 for a 16. 18 machine of Corey Holmes ripping out to a whole shot out there. We'll have to see what Corey Holmes could do with it on the 18 machine. Looks like he may have lost it now as we were looking at the number, I believe, 33 machine, who's doing a great job through his commandments. You can tell he studied this thing. That's the 33 of Tyler Hinton. And Hinton having his struggles coming in with a 22 and a 26. So hopefully he can better himself in this moto as he looked great through those 10 commandments. Looking for the number 18 machine, our whole shotter. He's coming into this moto with a 14 and 8. So he's looking at a top 10 here if he can hang up in the top 10 position before this one's over. I can tell by that ride style. Looks like we might have Gavin Wellesley there in the second place position. And maybe a 20. Must be 28. Oh, and Salomon. I must be messing my sixes up with the eights. What did you see on that bike, Jackson?
I was not able to catch that one when it came around.
It happens, but again, right now out on the track is our Micro 378 Limited lineup on the starting line. One of our favorite motos, the Micro 146 shaft drive. See if Myers can go 111 in that class. It'll be an impressive ride for sure. And our final moto today will be the Micro E 4-7 Limited, where we've seen Letty get that second moto win. Looking out on RacerTV.com now, as we see all these riders starting his crowd. It's amazing after that whole shot, first to last, the difference it makes to get that whole shot is just enormous. Most of these riders check in 20 seconds behind the leader.
It makes all the difference. A good start. All it does is just make your life easier in every way.
All right, green flag out. That means the track is clear. Everything is good to go. It is Tyler Hinton on the 33 machine leading the way to 32. And Gavin Wellesley in the second place position, the 55 of the Cannon Zavinik. He's in the third spot. Your whole shotter, Corey Holmes, in the fourth place position. And his spot on the top five. That's Maverick Greshman. Sixth place position is Anderson Waddell. Jaden Smart all the way back in that seventh place position looking to do some work. Beckham Smith, he's back in that eighth place position. That's not where he wants to be. He's on the number 12 machine. The 67 Jacob Mariner also off to not such a great start for him. That's the number 67. And the 10th place position rounding the top 10 is Gavin McCoy. So McCoy also on a move there.
And Jaden Smart has put himself in a good position. Even sitting seventh, he's still looking to be our champion.
Absolutely. As we look at the overall right now, it's the first lap. I know we're getting a little too excited. We'll probably call this a little too early, but man, Jaden Smart, he will be your champion if they finish right like they are right now. Gavin Wellesley looking at second, Gavin McCoy looking at third, but this one is far from over as we were just getting started. Going through the 10 commandments, there we see him. It is still, actually looks like it is now Wellesley as Hinton checked in with the lead, so Wellesley making a move out there and trying to stretch it out and run away with this one. Again, it won't make much of a difference as far as the overall picture goes, but man, I'll tell you what, to stamp this last moto with the number one, it'll be huge, Jackson.
It'll take some confidence out of here, regroup, come back again.
Yeah, I believe most of these riders, they'll be coming back again on a 65cc machine, as most of them are already riding 65s right now, training for the 50s.
If you didn't know better, you might think these were 65s the way they're going through those 10 commandments, hitting all these jumps like they are.
Absolutely, they definitely got the power up on these 50cc senior machines. Plus, they don't have to worry about shifting gears. Looks like McCoy's starting to make some moves right now.
And there's the number 2 of Jaden Smart going on the inside.
Yeah, Smart all over the number 55 machine is Zabinik. We'll have to see what happens. They go into the beach corner. This is that beach sweeper. We see the 33 and the 55. But look at number 2, hugging it tight, taking a shorter distance. These guys are side by side. Oh, mistake there. One of our riders going off the track. I don't believe it was number 2. I believe it was the possibly number 55 of Zabinik. Positions there.
I do believe so, Dean. Yes, it was. It was the 55 of Zabinik having a little problem there.
Checking in with us too. Gavin Wellesley in your leader. Jaden Smart in second. Tyler Hinton in third. Cannon Zabidik, he's in the 4th spot. 5th spot is Corey Holmes. 6th spot is Beckham Smith making some moves. Maverick Gresham, he is in the 7th place position. Gavin McCoy, he's in the 8th spot. And Jacob Meritor in 9th. Anderson Waddell, not where he wants to be. He's in the 10th place position and look at a rebound from that one and make some passes before this one's over. The 11th place position, Luke Shelton. 12th spot is Vincent Lamont. 13th, Carter Pilgrim. 14th, Micah Nix. 15th, Weston Otto. Jace Soderberg, he's in the 16th spot. 17th spot is Grayson Porco. And 18th place position is LeBlue. He is in the 20th place position. That's your top 20 run down here at the ranch. Oh, mistake there. It looked like that was number 2 of Smart, but he rebounds quickly off that one. I'm not sure if it's getting smoky out there. These 2 strokes are burning some oil.
Looks like we have the sun back out. A little overcast will go, or some shade will be present for them. That makes everything a lot harder. You get the sun out, you get all these shadows. Makes it harder for them to know where to go, especially in this evening time.
Absolutely. You ever try any of those light sensitive goggles that sort of transitional lenses?
Personally, I gotta have clear goggles. I do not like the colors.
Gotcha. No shame in that. No shame at all. As we watch Gavin Wellesley charge through out of Orlando, Florida. So he's used to that sand right there, ripping through that sand section. I'll tell you what, the 2nd place rider, he wants this 3rd and final moto win, as it's a battle of bragging rights here.
And Jaden Smart has made his way up from 7th place all the way to 2nd. Good run for him. Yeah,
mathematically, he's got this thing wrapped up with a 2-1-2. That'll give him 5 points. And Wellesley, he'll be coming through with a 5-6-1. That'll give him 12 points. And then our 3rd place competitor, as of the way they sit right now, the number 16 of Gavin McCoy with a 4-4-8. That is 16 points.
And it looks like Smart's trying to make a move on Wellesley. He's going to try to make a move on the outside.
And you know, his last name is Smart, so you think you would know. You got to be smart here. You got the championship wrapped up. I know it would be nice to get another moto win, but is it worth costing yourself? Rides some nice clean lines. Look at these guys go through the billboards like they're pro riders.
They are blowing me away. They've been going through these ruts. They're just dialed in. That's all there is to say about it.
I'm curious to see if Wellesley can handle this pressure right now, because I'll tell you what, Jaden Smart, he is definitely putting the pressure on, giving Wellesley everything he can handle right now as they come out of the mechanics area and make their way out of the trees into the 10 Commandments. And these 2 starting to stretch it now over the number 55 machine of Zabinek. Here they go. Smart, he takes a different line than Wellesley. Wellesley makes a mistake. That's just what Smart needed to take advantage of the situation. And just like that, I'll tell you what, that separates them by 2 to 3 seconds right there. That's why those 10 Commandments are so important. You hit all your marks there in the Commandments. Get some smooth downsides. Get some drive off the downsides to get through there. And look at them going into Storyland. It is number 2. He's rode a smart race. He's continuing to ride a smart race. That is Jaden Smart.
And as we were talking about yesterday, if you don't get a good drive out of that corner before the 10 Commandments.
Standing up through that corner, actually dabbing his foot while standing up. That's nothing but skill there for Jaden Smart, that Cobra Elite rider. Wellesley also one of those Cobra Elite riders, so definitely showing Cobra what they got here as they're running 1 and 2 right now. Not only in the moto, but in the overall as well.
I think they've been taking some notes from Chase X and Eli Tomac.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt about that. Watching and learning. Both our riders mistake-free through the sand section.
And Smart has to be excited about this run. He'll go 2-1-1 if he's able to hold it together.
Absolutely, and of course, Zabinek with some issues out there. Zabinek, he won the first moto and finished up 23rd in that second moto, so that really hurt his overall score. But to be up here in that 3rd place position has got to feel good.
Hey guys, we have a very important immediate announcement that needs your attention. Adam Nudsvig. I hope I'm saying the last name correctly. It's Knudsvig. Adam Nudsvig. You are to report to the MX Sports office immediately. Again, Adam Nudsvig is to report to the MX Sports office immediately. If you know the whereabouts of him, please inform him and let him know right away. Thank you.
All right, and we're back to racing here.
Who are we watching in that picture there, Jackson? Making the way through the Ten Commandments. I tell that style. That's Beckham Smith right there. I noticed that little man went over to France with him. He's a tough competitor trying to make a move.
It looks like he...
Is that Hinton he's trying to make a move on as I'm looking at time and scoring?
Yes, that will be Tyler Hinton. And it looks like Hinton's having a move made on him as well.
There's a lot of riders up in this one. This is a battle going down right now. If I had to guess, that'd be the number 16 of Gavin McCoy in that lime green gear here. It is the number 16 machine looking really good.
And as some lap riders come up in front of them, we'll see if that affects them. Gavin McCoy coming through the sand section, chasing after Beckham Smith. Smith going to the inside, McCoy going to the outside. Beckham Smith's going to be able to hold him off for now. Beckham's got his sights set on Tyler Hinton, but Hinton isn't giving up without a fight.
Man, it's some good battling right here. All the riders making the way to check it in. Jaden Smart checking in with a 2:22 lap time. Gavin Wellesley with a 2:25. So he's a little off the pace right now. It's Cannon Zabanek. He's checking in at third place position with a 2:22 as well. And Tyler Hinton in the fourth spot on the number 33 machine. He's going to check in with a 2:25. Beckham Smith also in that fifth spot with 2:25. And it looks like Wagan making his way to the podium. So this one must be coming to an end here.
All right, now running order last time around, we're going to have Jaden Smart in the number 1 position, Gavin Welsing in the number 2, Cannon Zabanek in the number 3, and Tyler Hinton in the number 4 position. In 5th, we'll have Beckham Smith, and that'll round out your top 5 here in the Micro 3 7-8 limited class. And back to our battle here between Gavin McCoy, Beckham Smith, and Tyler Hinton. Tyler Hinton knows they're back there, but he's keeping it going. He's going to keep it pushing. And it looks like McCoy's able to overtake Smith. Smith's not going out without a fight, though. He goes to the inside. And McCoy is able to get it done and move into that 5th position. McCoy's getting behind, taking cell behind Tyler Hinton.
All right, Jax, get me caught up to speed in this battle right here as they make their way out of the sand section into the middle of the track. About to check in with us here very shortly.
This is our battle between Hinton, Smith, and McCoy. McCoy is able to overtake Smith. Right now, McCoy is going after Hinton.
And we are on the white flag lap, I believe, so these riders should be seeing the checker flag this time around.
And McCoy's going to see what he's able to do here in this last corner.
There I go, reading the monitor again. That's my fault. Here on the white flag lap. Now these riders got one more to go. That was close there. They almost got the checker flag as time was winding out. Looking like the pro riders out there. You know, you see some of those riders check in one time with like 22 seconds left. Got an extra lap out there on this treacherous racetrack. Of course, they've been grooming it throughout the day, but man, this is the last 2 motos of the day, so the track is super rough right now. And again, checking in with us, Jaden Smart, your leader right now, the number 2 machine. The 32, Gavin Welzine, he's in the second spot. Third spot, rounding your top 3 is Cannon Zabinick. Your 4th place competitor is the number 33 of Tyler Hinton. And 5th spot, rounding out your top 5, the 16 of Gavin McCoy. 6th spot is Beckham Smith. 7th spot is Jacob Mariner. 8th spot, Maverick Greshman. And 9th spot, the number 9, go figure, is Anderson Waddell. The number 25, Mike and Nick's putting a good motor together. He's in the top 10 position there in the 10th place. Here we go. We watch this battle now as they head into the commandments. We're seeing the back of the number 12, Beckham Smith. Gavin McCoy just in front of him. Looks like Tyler Hinton has the pressure on him right now as he is leading out these 2 riders. Oh, line change right there. It looks like a move is made.
McCoy able to overtake Hinton for that 4th place position.
Yes, great ride from McCoy right there. You can notice him with that lime green gear and that red boots. Look at him wheeling over those brake bumps as he goes into Storyland.
Not only are these kids fast, but they're stylish too. I have to give it to them.
Yes, absolutely. They do got a lot of style. As we see number 16, Gavin McCoy, way up in the front of the bike, leg up high, charging hard right there. And we're looking for our leader. He should be making his way through here very shortly. Oh, tough break for one of our riders in that sand sweeper around the beach. Got track personnel out there helping out. So that might be Davey out there helping out, so that's always good to see. The checker flag is in hand with our head flagger right now. We're going to see the number 2, Jaden Smart. Look at him. You guys get loud for him there on the fences. He's going to take this 3rd final moto win. He had to work for it. Checker flag out for the number 2, Jaden Smart. Awesome ride. Nice smart ride there by Jaden Smart. Getting that win right there and taking the championship. Your 2nd place rider, man, that was a close one right there, will be Gavin Welzine. And a 10th of a second separating him and Cannon Zabinick. Zabinick will finish up 3rd that moto. Gavin McCoy will check in that 4th place position. 5th spot running top, probably Tyler Hinton. 6th place position is going to be the number 12 of Beckham Smith. So great ride for Beckham to hold it up into there in that 6th place position. We're waiting for our 7th place rider to come through. There he is. That's the 67 of Jacob Mariner. Maverick Greshman, he's going to finish up in your 8th spot. And your 9th place competitor, he's making his way through it. I believe it's going to be Anderson Waddell. It is Anderson Waddell. Get that move right there. And our 10th place rider, he'll round out your top 10. It's going to be Mike and Nix. And we're looking at the championship results here, the overall class results. Jaden Smart taking the win. Gavin McCoy going to finish up 2nd overall. Awesome ride for him. And Welzine, he'll get the podium position with 3rd overall. Jacob Mariner 4th. 5th overall go to Beckham Smith. 6th overall, Anderson Waddell. 7th overall, Mike and Nix. 8th overall, Buchanan Zabinick. 9th overall, Carter Pilgrim. And 10th overall will be number 18 of Corey Holmes. And it looks like we got that number 2 machine already up there on the podium. So we're going to send on down to you, Jason Wygant.
All right, great racing here. It's unbelievable, the form and the style and the speed these kids have. Let's start it off with 3rd place, Cannon Zabinick. Hey, Cannon, let's come around front so you can get in front of the motorcycle. You stay right there. I'll come around here. All right, Cannon, stay right here. How was your moto?
Good.
Take me through it. What happened?
So I got pushed off the track, then I was just riding, kidding my laps, and just riding my race.
All right. Good job. Who do you want to thank, Cannon?
Mom and Dad, Georgia, Luz, Cobra, Poppy, Yaya, Gibbs, Cobra Elite, Quits, Moto, Bilbo, Mitten, Cometic, Dunlop, done.
7.
7 from Roger, Spectro, DeSoto BMX. That's it.
There it is, Cannon Zabinick, taking 3rd. Thanks, Cannon. There you go. Let's bring up our second place finisher. Let's hear it for Gavin Welsian. There you go, Gavin. How was your moto?
Good.
Take me through it.
I got a pretty good start. I worked my way up to second, and then I passed first. I was in first for a little bit, and then Jaden, he came by and passed me, and then I just started to get a little bit tired out there, but I kept pushing.
Awesome, man. Who do you want to thank?
My mom, my dad, Cobra Elite, Bees Moto Lab, Dunlop, Spectral, Roost, Pro Taper, Roger from 7, Scott, Oppenstar, Astric, Ethica, and whoever I forgot. Thank you so much.
Let's hear it for Gavin Welsian. We got our whole shot winner, Corey Holmes, we're going to bring on up. And then we'll crown our champion of 7 to 8. Stasic whole shot goes to Corey Holmes. Who do you want to thank?
My mom, my dad, grandma and grandpa, 60 flight crew, OGs, Money Inc., Gibbs Moto Lab, I don't know who else, but thank you.
There it is. Let's hear it for Mr. Holmes here taking our whole shot. All right, Clay, you get to keep that. And now we crown our champion with a moto win. Let's hear it for Jaden Smart. Keeping you busy today. A lot of trips to the podium. Nothing wrong with that. How'd that moto go?
It was good. Got a pretty bad start and tried to as fast as I could to get to the front and got the win.
All right. Who do you want to thank? It's been a great week for you.
Yeah, I would like to thank my mom, my dad, Cobra Motorcycles, Dunlop, Tyson, DRS Suspension, T-Rex Throttles, Dunlop, Fox, Roost, Justin Costello from State Farm, Skyline Steel, Go Country Casino, Sedan Construction, CP Racing, Game Moto, and everybody. Yeah, thank you so much.
Jaden Smart, everybody. He knows this drill. He's been here before. Let's bring Tad from the AMA on up to the stage and hand out the #1 plate in 7 to 8. Your national champion is Jaden Smart.